The roster for the next edition of Super Smash Bros. Is already underway, and characters are being added and changed every hour. However, the final roster was presented 5 days from now and reads as follows. Lucario and his aura powers, famous for looking cool, kicking butt, and for becoming the object of Ganondorf's sexual fantasies, have been replaced by longtime heartthrob Elvis Presley. His special moves focus on chucking a microphone and possibly beating people with his guitar, which, due to a technical error, looks a heck of a lot like a rubber duck. For a final smash, Elvis, apparently mad at his death place, summons up a giant toilet in the middle of the stage and shoves every player down it for massive damage. Yum yum. King Dedede will be removed, as developers thought he was a bad role model, and will be replaced by Oprah. They then put this idea back under the bed, when they discovered that in reality it was no better solution. Passing the hat for ideas, they finally decide on Richard Simmons, who, as everyone knows, is a respectable person. This went well for a while, until he was declared icky, but he will remain in-game anyway. Link, well known for saving Hyrule for over 20 years from a man who dies in every game, but is still always back for the next one, and also for speaking no coherent language but still being understood anyway, is being replaced by Forest Sage Saria, mainly in the name of good taste. She is expected to dominate the battlefield with no usable moves. As a final smash, she sings, which breaks the battlefield, giving the players a great trip during fall. Unfortunately, due to a misaligned code that no one feels like fixing, the battlefield never respawns, which has been deemed problematic. In an effort to lower the ESRB rating of the game, all anthropomorphic creatures will be replaced by Disney princesses. They will apparently fight by beating players with handbags and by strangling with their bridal veils. Whether or not this will lower their rating is yet to be determined. There are still doubts. There have been many public outcries about the immorality of having young kids fighting. Therefore, in an effort to please these people, Ness and Lucas have been replaced by retired seniors. They will apparently fight at Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It has been further rumored that their final smash will be inflicting Alzheimer's disease on the players, making them forget how to use their moves. Lastly, for the character roster, Sonic will apparently not be a playable character as punishment for sucking so bad in Brawl. As far as the one player goes, it will be a very different experience. The Subspace Emissary was deemed too long and annoying by some as yet undiscovered person, and game developers had to react. The dropping of Goodwill has inspired the idea of a charity adventure mode in which your objective is to help cure celebrities in rehabilitation by providing them with moral support. How this will be worked into a fighting game remains to be seen. The in-game music will also be greatly changed. Developers, having abandoned traditional game music, have gotten the help of several pop artists. The most prominent works in the game will be a lovely epic made by the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, 98 Degrees, and several others. With all these exciting changes, this next Super Smash Bros. Will, no doubt, earn a place in video game history. We, with great pleasure, look forward to its release. Join us for the next installment of Rumors about the same time hell freezes over.